Hey, this is a foreigner in the Philippines. And,
I should be in the picture also, hun. Like
oh, really?
that.
You want to be in the picture? Oh my God, this woman is so demanding. What we actually wanted to do was we wanted to make a series of videos. We're going to make a series of videos, and this is about a very important thing for us, which has proved to be controversial for some people. And we may as well be just completely frank and say things as they are. We've had some hate letters saying what a disgusting thing you're doing with young women, you dirty old man, and stuff like that. You know, the ordinary kind of thing you get from a good friend. And they got deleted. We haven't responded to any of that crap. But the majority of our subscribers are an incredible group of people who have been overwhelmingly supportive about everything in connection with us having a child. So the Invitro is the way for us to go right now, but we haven't had a consultation. Now we're going to have a consultation. We're going to, as we said in the last video, we're going actually primarily in the first place tomorrow we're going to take Desiree. Well, we'll try and handle Desiree, and we've already done that in the previous video. Okay, so what will we be doing after that? Well, obviously part of our job will be to pick up the results of the tests for the neurologist for the next appointment for Desiree, but we no need to go into that. Our important thing and our dearest dream is to have a child. And what can you say about that, my dear?
Yeah, thank you to those who supporting us and give us a good,
Response.
good response.
Yes.
Thank you. And to those who said against us, it's your own opinion, and we will continue what we're doing, and it's our prayers. It's our prayer to complete our family, so
yes,
we will continue. It's our life, right?
Yes, we thought that we had something to do with making those decisions because it's our life. The other thing is, and I'll say this very quickly, when somebody tells me, well, at your age you won't be around to do this and that and the other, are you closer to God than I am? You must be, if you don't realize that you could walk out the door tomorrow from your armchair theatre where you post these comments and get run over and expire very quickly on a grease spot. Okay, so we're all in God's hands. We're all in the hands of a greater plan than we realize, and we're Beth and I are giving ourselves up to that plan. We do what we can with what we have, and we would like to have a child.
Yeah.
Right.
So
and the only thing that could go wrong in this, if we succeed in having a child, the only thing that could go wrong is if it looks like me instead of her. Now that would be cruel, wouldn't it?
yeah. Yeah, so we will post an update about that, a series of our journey for our baby.
Yes, we're going to call it our in vitro journey, or a title very similar to that. I'm going to take Talik with us. Talik is going to come with us, and we're going to hope that we will be able to take a video of what is happening in our consultation. So you get to hear the news, the good, the bad, and the ugly at the same time that we do, because we've tried always to make videos which are real. And as I said again, as I said even today, we never know how these videos are going to turn out. So bear with us. Please grant us your support.
Yeah.
We have made on our channel, we've made enough to be able to pay for this ourselves, And that's why we live modestly. It's not why we work so hard to help others. We work so hard to help others because we feel that it's our mission. Please help me out here, honey, and say something.
Yeah, so that's why we're working hard to post videos. We're helping with the help, being a channels to being a channel of blessings to others. So thank you so much for those who support on our house repair projects, to those who help paying medicines to the sick, and some conducted the operations. Thank you very much, because by that we made videos and we monetizing that videos that helps to make to give us also some views and payment on the AdSense. So thank you very much.
You can say that we've got a hidden agenda here. It's a secret, evil, hidden agenda where we do what we can to help others, and in doing that we're able to make interesting real life
videos,
rewarding, motivational, inspirational videos. Well, maybe the videos themselves aren't that great, because sometimes my mouth moves in one direction and the sound moves in the other.
Yeah.
Well, sorry about that. We're working on it, believe me. But in doing so, we've built a channel that has risen amazingly on YouTube standards to
6,259 subscribers.
59 subscribers. That's about 30 today, isn't it?
Yeah.
We added 30 subscribers today. And so we've enjoyed incredible success, and we think, even for me, the pagan that somebody labeled me once, even we think that perhaps there's some divine intervention there. We would like to think that we actually, at the same time as helping others, we try to be better people, and I think it shows.
Yeah, and out of that experience, mingle, and out of that experience, watching those watching the lives of other people, it makes us a better person. Believe, because every time you saw the situation, oh my God, so there's a lot of good people in the world, and we're very grateful that you trusted us to be a channel of your blessings to those people who are in need. So thank you very much.
One lady that wrote and said, wow, this is amazing. And she said, I'm paraphrasing now, haven't got it exactly right, and it's not in front of me, so I'm going from memory. She said, I feel so foolish, because here I am thinking about my own petty life and problems, and these people are going through so much with so little. And I thought that was wonderful, that she should think that perhaps there are others who are having it more difficult than her. Why would I think that? Because if you realize that there are other people who are experiencing much harder challenges than you and yet can still smile, then that might help you, and that's a plus as well. So
so what should I say? We got 1,200 something videos, and thank you for those who bear watching it.
Yeah, because we know about the sink problem. Yeah. We're doing our best. Honestly, we're doing our best, right? But sometimes
our effort is not enough.
Sometimes I say to her, you've got to get the sink thing right. Somebody's complaining about the sink thing, and she turns to me and says, well, what can you do about it? And I say, you've got to get the sink thing right. Somebody's...
And then I said, my answer is like that.
Yeah. I have dents in my head. If I had, what's that called when you have somebody who feels the lumps in your head and they can tell your future? I think if I went to someone and they felt the bumps in my head, they'd tell me I didn't have a future.
Yeah, so this is serious now. I'm going to sit down.
Wasn't it serious all along?
I need my, like that, okay?
She's got to get her best side.
Yeah, best side. Yeah, so yeah, to those who send us messages, thank you for the for the encourage, you know. It's a journey that we don't know. We have some fears, you know, we have some worry, we have some doubts on it, you know, but as the Bible says, you know, in Jeremiah 33:3, just asked me, and you know, something. What's that?
Jeremiah what?
Jeremiah 33 verse 3.
Uh,
You know that? Sang pita ko, tubagon ko gayud ikaw, ipadayag kong katingalaha mga butang, wala mo na hibaluan. So,
I knew that.
yeah, it mean, it's in the Bible. You just read.
Well, can't you speak in English?
I don't, you know that's, I only made my own English, right?
You made your own. What, squishing
Yeah.
the budget?
It says
No,
here, in
no.
Jeremiah 33:3, here,
Pay attention.
oh, it's Visayan, huh? The English.
Pay more attention. Pay it longer. She's coming back. I hope. For anybody who's interested in knowing, why on earth would you choose a Filipino woman? They're variable, contrary, they're stubborn, they're demanding, they're not great on handling money. They think that if you hand them 10,000 pesos, it's like a challenge. Like, see if you can get rid of this money as quickly as possible. Okay, somebody may be watching. And we even heard somebody say, why, this was the advice of one sister-in-law to a sister. Why are you saving the money? Why not live life to the full? Why don't you just spend the money as quickly as you've got? So why would anybody choose a Filipino wife?
Yeah, it says here, you read
I
that.
rest my case.
Call unto me, and I shall answer you, and readily tell you great and incomprehensible things that you have not known. Call unto me.
Say it again. Call unto me.
Yeah, it's call unto me, and I shall answer you,
And I shall
and
answer
readily
you.
tell you great and incomprehensible things that you not known. So
And
we have some worries, we have some fears, we have some doubts, but the God is always there, you know, and that's the only thing that I hold on.
Right.
Yeah, and to
So-
those, let
Well-
me see. Yeah, we're saving, you know, from the very beginning of our YouTube channel. That's our goal also, you know. We want to help to others. That's why we made some stories about them. And thank you to our subscribers, to our general subscribers.
We told the story.
Yeah, we told the story, so thank you very much. And by producing a tune of videos, because
tune of
yeah,
videos?
a ton
A ton.
a ton of videos, because we because we know that our YouTube paid, you know, we researched about that. So that's, and now the rewards, we got the payment on AdSense, so thank you very much, you know, because even though by watching the ads of our videos, by giving us a thumbs up and watching our nonsense videos sometimes,
It's really important, actually,
Yeah.
that you give us a thumbs up. I
Yeah.
didn't realize this until Beth told me that apparently she researched it, and it actually helps
Yeah.
if you give a thumbs up. So you don't have to reveal your name and address and the size of your underwear or your bra. You just have to give it a thumbs up.
yeah. So just continue supporting us, and just include us in your prayers, because that's what we need now, you know.
Yeah,
The
but
prayers
helps.
that will, because prayers made impossible things, and all things is there's no things impossible in God's hands. So that's what we're holding for.
Right, now you may wonder why anybody would choose, as we have done, to include the world, or possibly the world. I don't think quite that the world is looking in on our YouTube channel right now. We'll live in hope for a few more thousand, but they're not looking in on. The whole world doesn't know about us. But maybe there are people out there who are in a similar situation like us, and this may be a chance for us to help as well as help ourselves. And so we decided that we would take our chances and have the camera. If possible, the doctor may say no, but if possible, we'll put the video out and you will see what happened. We may regret that one, but I don't really want to be called an old fart. I don't want the doctors to say, "Are you insane?" But we'll take our chances and have him say that you're in good health, and why don't we go for it and try. Now, we've researched in my family, there are triplets, but not in Beth's family, and with great relief, one of our subscribers informed us, well, it's the wife's genealogy which must have evidence of triplets or twins in it, and Beth mercifully has revealed that there are no twins or that. So maybe we'll just get a load of singles, I don't know, that don't look like each other. As I say, the main thing will be that they look like her. How could we go wrong if they look like her?
So continue watching our journey on that series, and there are some commenting why not do into an adoption. It's already in our plan. It's our other options, but we just go on the one that came from us. But
Yes.
but into adoptions, we're also open about it. So
Well, we'll see what we will see.
yeah, we just surrender everything to the heaven, because we know that his plan is wider than our plans, and we just let him do what he think is the best for us.